Hello, Crafted Shutter Watchers, and today we're going to dive into someone else's portfolio. David Yeatman was kind enough to leave his link there in the community tab for me to give my opinion on what he can improve and to give an overall direction for him to work from. So I hope you find this series useful. I'm going to keep doing these videos. I don't know if I'm going to turn it into a series or give it a set time. But everybody that's put a link in the community tab there, I'm going to go ahead and work through those links and give the feedback that I can when I am able to. And the whole purpose of this is not to point out your weaknesses. It's to point out where you can improve and what you can shoot within your local area to do better. I will give you technical tips as well as content clips so that you can improve your skill set and enjoy more of what you're doing. So that's the purpose of this, is to, when I review someone's portfolio, we all see the world a little bit differently. We all like shooting things a little bit differently. This is a very good thing, because if we start copying each other, then the market loses out on its ability to have a broader collection of which it needs. And to be honest with you, sometimes you might be surprised at what sells and what doesn't. So I'm going to jump on into this, give this portfolio review. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Ring that bell. Get involved in the community. Here we go. Let's jump into this portfolio. Hello everyone, here we are with David Yeatman 360, located in Canada. And we're going to go through his footage, which I selected right here. And obviously I would say that a lot of his content is going to be based using his 360 camera. And he also has some vertical video here going on that is not a 360 video. And right away, this shot needs slider movement. So it's got a little bit of motion, but that's not the problem here. We need some more movement. And I'm not picking on David. I'm talking about this for all of us. When you shoot a static subject, you need to have motion in the shot. Smooth panning motion. Because frankly, it would be just easier to buy an image of this than to buy a video clip of it. Now obviously he has some wide angle here, and David has some great 360 stuff. There's some great time lapse right there. That's a lot of fun. A dog sleeping is nothing wrong with that. Very usable. I like the night stuff because that's not quite as popular, the night stuff. And then again, we have some vertical. I don't shoot a ton of vertical myself. But there's nothing wrong with shooting vertical, especially if you're getting sales with it. I just haven't really shot enough to tell you that there's a lot of sales. The same thing with this. We need more smooth movement, a movement that is a pan that is on purpose. A slight zoom in or zoom out would work. Love this time lapse right here as it goes into nighttime and the lights are moving. Really good stuff. And we got obviously some 360 footage here for virtual reality. We got someone jogging, which is great. Also some more wide shots here. And it looks like David is really good about covering his local area. So great time lapses of the local area. You know, this is also another great shot. It's very common. It's using the echo dot. And I would just say lock the focus and lock the camera down on that. That would help that shot quite a bit. The exposure is not bad in the background. Nicely exposed, nice wide shot there, 360. It's used with a 360 camera is my guess. It's shot nice and wide. And yeah, that's a nice background. Fish, flying fish underwater. You know, it's different. That's nothing wrong to have. As I'm looking through his portfolio here, it looks like I don't know how long he's been shooting, but he's gone exclusive, so maybe he's not been up that long. So maybe he's just getting started, at least with his Pond5 exclusive account. And if he's just gotten started with Pond5 exclusive, then he's put up quite a bit of video already, so this is a really good start. And let's see, what would I recommend? Well, you know, as I look through this portfolio, I see a lot of the surrounding town, a lot of the surrounding area, and this is what I said in the last portfolio as well, generic content. That does not mean it's bad content. It just means that anyone could come out and pretty much shoot what you're shooting. Okay, anyone can come out and shoot this. So you can get creative with your 360, maybe add some more models into your shoots. Shoot at more sunrise and sunset. You have several of those. It's a very nice shot. Learn some post-op about, because I feel like we could stretch the dynamic range of this even better. So learn to protect your highlights and grab as much dynamic range as you can out of those kind of shots. I really feel like your nighttime time-lapse shots are, you know, above average. And so, yeah, we're missing variety here. We're missing more models and variety. We need more conceptual type shoots. And what I mean by that is, you know, here's a car, and that's good. This is one of the best conceptual shoots because it's someone starting an older vehicle, and it's great use to talk about auto. So that's a conceptual shot. We need more of this kind of shot right here, of people taking out the trash, people starting their car, you know, people doing everyday things where you live. Focus on the things around you and what people are doing. You know, work with some family members at first and just try to build out your conceptual shot library. It's a really good start, David. It's really a really nice collection here on your portfolio. And like I said, just work on studying your camera movements, maybe adding a slider to your arsenal. You've obviously got a 360 camera, keep using that, but balance that out with some other shoots. And if you don't have another camera besides the 360, look at adding, you know, a cheap DSLR camera like a Canon 70D. T3i, a used GH5, if you don't own any of those, can really open up your world. So, hey, I hope you found this useful. Again, not horrible here at all. I just would like to see more variety and stuff that other people just have a hard time getting in the area that you live. So remember that you have access to models that I will never have access to, and therefore when you use more models, you're going to have a deeper portfolio over time. I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys enjoy this series. It's a great start with David. I really appreciate him letting us look at his clips here online and going over them. And we will see everyone in the next video.